Hey guys, so on the Discord, they literally just said that the episode is gonna release in 1 hour. So yeah. Meanwhile, if you guys didn't know, apparently we did get a new picture of a scene that's gonna be in the movie. I'm still kinda hesitant on this being real because to be honest, it does kinda look like it's Photoshop, but who knows? Because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter like posting this everywhere, so it's most likely real. But who knows? Anyway, hmm.
So last week, Donald Mustard announced that he was stepping down from being the chief creative officer at Epic Games. This obviously was a shock to a lot of us, if not all of us. He was always the man behind the curtain, but from time to time would step out to interact with the little people. Over the last year, it felt as if Donald's presence had been missed somewhat when it came to the storyline and the gameplay. Something just felt off, and now we have the reason why. For some time now, Donald has been preparing his leave from Epic Games, and I personally would like to give him a big thank you for everything that he's done. Even with as critical as I've been over some of his work, I still would like to give him the respect that he's due because he did a lot as the chief creative officer for my favorite video game that I have ever played, and he is a big reason why this game is so special and why I love it so much. But I think the question that a lot of people are asking themselves,
Well, if it wasn't for Donald, Fortnite wouldn't even exist. I'm not talking about Battle Royale or anything like that. I'm talking about Save the World and Battle Royale and creative and all that. If it wasn't for Donald, because I think Donald was the one who came up with the idea for Save the World, and then they did it, and then like a few years later, I think it was his brother that came up with the idea for Battle Royale. So basically, if it wasn't for his brother, we wouldn't have Battle Royale. But Donald was the one who made it possible, and Donald was also the one who came up with the idea for creative.
now and why you clicked on this video is, why did Donald Mustard actually leave Fortnite? In Donald's own words, he framed it as wanting to spend more time with his family. And although I'm not going to disagree with that or say that's not the case, I think there's a bit more to it than that. I think that there's something that everyone is.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say this real quick. It sounds like that Donald was planning on retiring since Chapter 3, Season 3, because as you guys know, the Visitors was talking about retiring, and that's why a lot of people seem to think that he's gonna get revealed as the Visitor. Anyways, the Visitor was talking about retiring, which means Donald was most likely thinking about retiring, like, back then. Like, he was most likely, like, deciding if he was gonna retire or not. Like, trying to, decide if he was gonna retire. And well, yeah. But it is. Um, I mean, Donald is like 47 years old, I think. So he had to retire eventually because he's been he's been working with Epic, making Fortnite and all of that with them for 6 years. So he had to retire eventually. After all, he is 46. I mean 47. So yeah. Like, it's not like he's gonna spend his whole life on one game.
Scene here, and it ties into why things have felt so off for the last year when it comes to playing Fortnite as a game. When I watched Ninja's reaction to Donald leaving, he said something that was very interesting to me.
Like, I've met him, countless of times, and dude, this guy, as a creative officer, you don't want anybody as passionate. Like, he was so passionate about his game, bro. He was so excited about updates.
Donald's passion for this game was unmatched by anyone. This video game was his creative outlet to tell a story that he's had in his mind probably since he was a child. There's this element of imagination and playfulness that exists within a child's mind that really gets lost as you become older for most people. But for Donald, I can see
The story for Fortnite and Save the World and all that probably was something that Donald came up with as a child, and that he eventually wanted to, like, it was like a dream of his to, like, bring this whole story that he had in his head to life when he grew up, and well, eventually he did, which is Fortnite.
that he kept that when he was working out the Fortnite storyline and when he was coming up with some of these collaborations and live events. Donald got to live the ultimate nerd dream. He was able to have his favorite characters from different universes all appear within his own personal fan fiction that was carried out through a video game that he had the main creative control over. There's so many of us that would love to be in the same position as him because when we were kids, we did that very thing. I know that when I was a kid, we used to take lightsabers out and we'd all line up and pretend to be different characters. One person would be Goku, one person would be Optimus Prime, one person would be Samurai Jack, one person would be Luke Skywalker, and we'd all be having these awesome battles fighting off our greatest foes. Fortnite is literally the embodiment of that childlike imagination, that play factor of multiversal collaboration. Look, I know that if I was in charge of Epic, I would have been had a Transformers collab, and Optimus Prime, along with a few other characters, would have been in there, working with Jonesy, fixing the 0 point, defending it off from Decepticons and Megatron. Oh man, just replace the Galactus event with Unicron. That would have been me. Donald was literally sitting there orchestrating all these different characters within his story that he was.
I mean, Fortnite is that one game where, like, you can, like, literally bring in all this, like, goofy shit, like, literally bring in, like, these goofy collabs, and, like, have it be canon to the storyline. As we know, Optimus is canon to the storyline in Fortnite. And you can literally, like, bring in, like, whatever goofy ass shit in Fortnite, and the storyline would still continue as if nothing happened. I mean, half of the reason why people even play Fortnite nowadays is because they know that Fortnite has a lore, if that makes sense. I mean, some people don't even know that Fortnite has any lore, and they've been playing for years. For example, there's this one YouTuber who recently just found out that Fortnite had a lore, and he's been playing for since the beginning of Fortnite, and he didn't even know there was any lore. He just bought the live events for fun or something like that. But I'm trying to see the chat when I do this. Wow. Mother.
Telling. So why would he give that up? Ironically, I think the same thing that he had so much fun with was the thing that eventually drove him to leaving Epic Games and Fortnite. When the Fortnite storyline was at its peak, that's when collaborations were just starting to get really crazy within the game.
Well, to be honest, I don't really think we have anything to worry about because a lot of people are still worried that the storyline is not going to continue and all of that, and that the storyline is going to get all messed up because of the new creative director officer at Epic Games. I don't think so, because the new creative director at Epic was the same guy who worked on Chapter 4 Season 3. Like, he said, like, everything that happened in Chapter 4 Season 3 was, like, what he wanted to happen. So that means he continued the storyline after Chapter 4 Season 2. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do the same thing with Chapter 5.
A lot more of those than original skins. I do think that Donald always wanted to tie in his favorite stories into his own, but I think there was a point where it became too much. Now, why do I say that?
Oh, even Creek is live streaming it.
On issue number 5. 5, I drew who you guys know one of her names as the Singularity.
New leak shows custom printing by Sticker Meal.
This is a super important character. And I can't wait for you to see a bunch of the cool stuff that will be happening with her over the next couple of years.
Don't you find it odd that a character that was supposed to have so much significance to Donald's story was never reintroduced, never brought up again, just seemed to disappear off the face of the Fortnite storyline? Now, I fall into the camp that believes Singularity and Paradigm were supposed to be the same character. Narratively speaking, it just makes the most sense. However, Donald Mustard also did seem to have a lot of excitement for bringing Brie Larson into Fortnite. So could it be the case that Donald didn't intend for Singularity and Paradigm to be the same person, that it was always supposed to be Brie Larson? I don't think that to be the case, and it's for one main reason. Back when Singularity and Paradigm were first introduced, we weren't getting a lot of collabs in Fortnite, let alone a celebrity collab. This is way before The Rock was confirmed to be the Foundation. Also, let me make this clear. I'm not saying that Donald Mustard stepped down because Singularity couldn't be Paradigm. However, I do think that...
Yeah, now that I think about it, Fortnite is literally the only game that has, like celebrities being in the game and having them being canon. I wouldn't say they're the only game who actually, has celebrities in their game, because that's not true. There's plenty of other games that have, different celebrities in their games that did collabs with them, but they were never canon to the story. But Fortnite is the only game that you can, bring in a celebrity or something like that and have them be canon to the storyline. For example, The Rock, the leader of the Seven, the Brie Larson, Paradigm, and possibly Donald as the Visitor, and Joel McHale, or whatever his name is, as the Scientist, possibly.
Epic stepped in and made some creative changes to his story that he was forced to go along with. When Epic realized how much money they could make off collabs and also how much pull they had in pop culture to get celebrities to be a part of their game, that changed their focus. It changed the way we looked at Fortnite and also the way we felt about it. And this is the one point that I don't think I've seen anybody bring up. As much as we love Fortnite and as much as we notice a change within the game, how do you think Mustard felt? This game was his baby. There's a clear shift in the tone and direction that the storyline was being told from Chapter 3, Season 3 onward. And it was all right around the time that the Paradigm was confirmed to be Brie Larson. I do think that Donald Mustard wanted Brie Larson to be in Fortnite, and I do think that Singularity and Paradigm were supposed to be the same person. However, I don't think that Brie Larson was originally supposed to be the Paradigm. This is how I think it went down. Epic stepped in and said, hey, we want more celebrities to fill the role of your main characters. Donald said, cool, that's totally fine. Yeah, actually, I was looking at Brie Larson. Yeah, that's great. But what we mean is we want their faces to be represented within your main characters. We want more female representation in the game. Do you think you could get Brie Larson to play the role of one of your main characters? At this point, the Imagine and the Order already had faces, so the only person that was left would have been Paradigm. And let me say this, I'm pretty sure that there were other changes that Epic made that forced Donald to change the course of where he was originally going to take the story. He tried to keep us on track for as long as he could, but when he saw that things were just becoming a bit too corporate or maybe a bit too commercial, I think he checked out, just like a lot of us did. And like I said, Donald is as much of a fan of this game as we are, but the difference is that he had a hand in building it. It could be the case that Donald didn't like how many collabs were entering the game, which seemed to take the place or get in the way of the story that he was trying to tell. You have to think that Fortnite as a game has evolved just as much as it has as a business. From all the way back in Chapter 1 to where we are in Chapter 4 now, we're looking at two totally different games here. And quite frankly, after Collision, I think that Mustard was just done. I think that this is probably the best outcome with what's going on right now. I think Mustard is just tired. And look, I could totally be wrong about all of this. None of this could have happened, and he might just sincerely be tired of working for somebody right now. I get it. Around this time last year, I quit my job to be a full-time content creator. That was the best job I ever had. I was making the most money at that job. My coworkers were amazing. My boss was amazing. However, sometimes you just get burnt out. And regardless of that reason, Donald was done, and I think we should all respect his decision to move on, but also be happy for him and be happy for Epic Games, because hopefully the next person that comes in to take creative control will do just as good of a job as he did. However, they have really big shoes to fill. Donald Mustard, you will be missed, and thank you for making the greatest game of all time for generations of gamers to enjoy. We appreciate you, man. Sincerely.
As we start a new school year,
ASP Isotope.
Con los precios de la comida subiendo.
The end of this season. Oh look! Oh my God!
Come on, guys, it's time!
Everyone knows that trolls love.
All I'm saying is, if upgraded Titan upgraded Titan TV man is in the thumbnail, I'm caught it.
music, but it can be hard learning something new.
Tiny diamond, you make the cutest little flower boy.
Come on, Daddy. I'm the cutest little flower man.
Herzlich willkommen Leute zu einem Recap-Video über die PAX West. Was ist die PAX West, fragt ihr euch? Die PAX West ist eine US-amerikanische Messe in Seattle, die dieses Jahr zwischen dem 1. und 4. September stattfindet.
MrBeast haters are surrounding Jimmy. So MrBeast decided to shut the haters down with his most recent video. Starting with those who didn't believe his yacht video. Everyone was saying that the first boat he was on really wasn't $1. So Jimmy made it a point to show you that this $1 hotel room was truly $1. I mean, there's a literal raccoon in the room. And now Twitter is saying that MrBeast broke so many rules in past videos, but this time Jimmy got clear permission from the French government to go to the highest spot in the Eiffel Tower, a place where no civilians are allowed. And at number 3 is that people claim that MrBeast doesn't do his own stunts. Well, he's never trained with the katana before, and Chris had a hard time with it, but not the goat himself.
Boys, do you think I'm gonna be able to do this?
If you like MrBeast's last video, subscribe.
Hey! This motherfucker got them fake trees! I gotta get out of here! Hey! The fuck you laughing at, Mr. Squid Fart? Get your squiggly diggly long nose ugly ass out of me restaurant! The fuck you laughing at?
These 5 Fortnite skins are so rare, they're...
The fuck you laughing at, Mr. Squid Fart? Get your squiggly diggly long nose ugly ass out of me restaurant!
These 5 Fortnite skins are so...
Check this out.
Yo! No! Yo! Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, dude. No, I'm not. No, I hear him. God. Yo. No. Yo. Nessa? Nessa, I'm so scared. Okay, go. Nessa, I'm scared.
I don't know where he is.
He's right here, Nessa.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a scared little daddy dick. And as for me... Okay, can you guys stop coming upstairs? Who's watching downstairs, man? Come on. He's in the bathroom.
I thought my screen is stinging.
Oh, I'm dying of oxygen.
You gotta go out, dude. Bro!
Dude, stop moving around, you idiot! I'm scared. I hear something. What's going on? I'm out.
The Five Nights at Freddy's movie takes visual inspiration from Spielberg movies and Joker.
I'm going. I got you.
But you better hurry. Oh, thank you.
But then...
Yeah, look out.
Nessa?
Oh, he's going to the front. Yep, he's in. Yeah, look out.
Nessa? Oh, me. You know, this game's not as scary anymore, at least. I messed up. No! Oh my god! She's in her lonely corner because she gets no money. I didn't say nothing! No! Bon Dick! I just need to grab some trash, okay? Wait! I'm still alive! Oh, I'm so horny. I said horny. A little more. No!
He was like, bruh, I just saw you go in there. Get to it.
Oh, me. You know, this game's not as scary. I'm gonna put some pants right now, bro! Bro, I'm on high alert mode right now, bro. Oh, I found him. Oh!
Try Del Taco's Honey Chipotle Barbecue Brisket and say hello to Del Taco Better Mex.
Antler Clifton with Pocket. With TSA-approved combination locks, a twist grip handle for optimal comfort, a bonus compartment for electronics and lifetime warranty.
Hello, everyone. Elite Cameraman here. It looks like we just got the first leaks from the upcoming episode 62, and they both have some great details, even though they seem very small. They were posted on Defuk Boom's Instagram a while ago, as I mentioned in my previous video, where I talked about what could happen on Discord by...
Man, I guess it's been the week of Donald Mustard, eh? Because we already have more news on Donald Mustard's retirement. He actually already announced that he's going to have a replacement for the chief creator of Epic Games, which is going to be very, very good. And a lot of people are really happy about this. And I gotta say, with the Fortnite community, I am very surprised. We're gonna talk about the new creative director at Epic Games in just a second. Before we do that, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about this whole situation. So, I know the Twitter @ is Charlie Wen. I'm assuming that's just his name because I'm Charlie Wen. So, Charlie Wen, and he has some accomplishments, and I have them from HypeX on my other monitor here. So, these are some of the things that this person that is taking over has worked on before Epic Games. So, he was a creative consultant and director at Riot Games, built a film team, guided a more efficient way to prep League of Legends IP for film posts, Arcane, and more. Arcane screams to me, League of Legends, both of those scream absolute success to me, so that is very, very nice to hear. Here's the big one that everybody's talking about. He also designed Kratos for Sony, worked on Gears of War 1 and 2, and more. At the time Gears of War was taking over the world, I love Gears of War, I love everything about it, and Kratos is one of the most iconic characters of all time. But that doesn't stop there, and these are just some of his great career milestones. I don't know much about this guy personally, this is just what I'm reading. So we also have, he was the director of visual development at Sony Entertainment, which is a very, very high thing to come by, right? He is the co-founder and head of visual development at Marvel, worked on Thor, The Avengers, Captain America, TFA, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more. These are some absolutely insane accomplishments, and it's very interesting because the first thing that I thought of was, okay, well, he was working on Marvel. Does that mean, like, he would be able to get the new Marvel season to have the crossover with the comic books? I just see all of this stuff, especially with Arcane and League of Legends. Like, take a look at the variety that he's worked on, too. He has experience in stories. He has experience in character design. He has experience just working to make people like things. I believe this is a really good replacement. And we all know Donald Mustard, guys, and this is why I was very optimistic about this, because I was talking to this with a couple people, and I was like, I don't know, man, like, Donald Mustard would probably, he cares a lot about the story, and he cares a lot about this game. He's not just going to let anybody take over, right? So, I feel like this is a very, very good change for Fortnite. No, I don't know about necessarily a good change, because it's going to be very difficult to be Donald Mustard, but I think they actually, from what we've seen so far, got a great replacement. And who knows, he might even take over Donald Mustard. We might like what this guy does more than Donald Mustard. But there's a couple questions, because there's a lot of theories right now, and go check out my official prediction video, by the way, if you are interested. There's a lot of theories going around on how the storyline's going to end. Is Donald Mustard's story going to come to an end? Is this going to be a brand new one? Or is this guy going to have, like, the general ideas of what Donald Mustard wants? He's going to continue that. They could go, like, the Game of Thrones route, because if you guys don't know, Game of Thrones, the TV show, didn't catch up with the books, so they kind of asked him, it's like, okay, where are you kind of taking this? And then he had some bullet points, and they just ended up working from that and building your own story with the conclusion that Donald Mustard wanted. Could be doing something like that. Could be his own brand new story. I just really, really like all of these little lists here. And this is just the greatest accomplishments that I told you guys, though. That is absolutely insane for somebody to have. And think
While attempting a no shotgun challenge recently, I discovered something. Business turrets are awesome, and people aren't really using them that much. But you should use them, especially in solos. They're super accurate, but more importantly, they're a distraction so you can shred your opponents. So if you don't have a duo partner, no worries. Get yourself a Larry. Larry the laptop turret. My best friend. Shotgun. Shotgun. Cause I'm a secret agent. Nobody can kill me. I'm a secret agent. Hear little people stomping their toes. I'm ready to like that. I'll be honest with you. Oh!
Dude, I have to fart so bad. Like, one jump scare and this shit's coming out my butt, dude. No bull.
Oh, shit!
You gotta run.
Wait, what?
Run! Run! Help me! Help me!
Why are you already getting chased?
Run! Oh, it's coming. I'm the big dog up here. I'm the big dog.
I'm trying to find
Oh, no.
I just saved. Wait, I just saved your ass. Whoa.
Wait, run!
Wait, I'm alive. I'm alive.
I know. Run.
Behind you. He's behind you. He's behind you. He didn't see you. He didn't see you. He didn't see you. Get to work. Get to work.
No, he's not. You gotta run.
Wait, what?
Run!
Bro, he's gonna run up there.
Bruce, I say he's staring right at me. I'm scared. Freddy? Bonnie? Hear music. Ennar, leave me alone! Leave me alone. Why are you coming to the back? Why are you coming to the same spot, bro? Okay, there we go. No!
Well done.
Let's go! Oh! I didn't mean to look. I swear to God. You're just cute. What's that? We need to get that. Oh! Where the frick is it? Do I need to go in there and grab it? That's not coming. Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't. William, use your brain! Does that move the belt? Ah! Oh, no, we're dead, bro. We're actually dead, bro. Unless it's this one. Oh! I dropped it. Don't. Ennar, leave me alone! Guys, let me pause, Foxy. Guys, let me pause, Foxy. Foxy, I need to relax. No. Guys, let me pause, Foxy. Dude, Fredbear's probably the creepiest thing you could ever come across, dude. Look at this thing, dude. Look at him. Huh? Dude, Fredbear's probably the creepiest thing you could ever come across, dude. Look at this thing, dude. Look at him. Huh? Dude, Fredbear's probably the creepiest thing you could ever come across, dude. Look at this thing, dude. They remastered FNAF 1, and you know I was already on that. Everything from the animatronics to the map was redone. This game literally had me clumping out logs from my asshole. Check it out. Dude, Bonnie's just like having a seizure on the L end of my camera. I don't know what's going on with him. On the L end of my camera. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he needs to get that checked out. Hi, Chica. Leave me alone. Oh no! It's Friday, my boy. I don't.
This is the quickest way to clear out.
I have $60. You don't even have a PlayStation 3 or 4 or Xbox One or Xbox 360.
If you had to complete a
Okay, let's do this. The thumbnail is Skippity Scientist again, so... Wow, they just revived the cameraman. But what the... Oh, they're playing, tennis with him. Oh my god. No, he definitely teleported. Okay, so he does walk on robotic legs. But another Skippity with arms and legs? Man.